Here's something that most traders aren't going to tell you. I never heard any traders say this before. Okay, so here's leverage trading strategy. Now there's multiple strategies you can try. A quick note on popular AI coins. $1 Million Minute with your boy Cassius Cuvée. I just finished my second month of leverage trading. Here's the update. I think we're getting ready for the bull market. Now I've been glued to the charts all day and all night. I'm really talking about the altcoin bull market. It's altcoin season is what that means, where, sure, Bitcoin already ran, but looking at the price action of a lot of coins, like probably a few dozen, I've been tracking them very closely, more than a few dozen, but a few dozen very closely. You really get a good idea for what's coming, what's holding up relative to other things. I got to say that meme coins are holding up pretty well. So the last time I made a video, it was May 1st, and the market had just dumped. And basically, I took profit on this big short I had on Pepe. But let me tell you something. Right after that, it took off. Pepe is one of the best performers of any of the larger coins. Obviously, I don't think meme coins are for a long-term investment. But as a trader, you trade whatever asset you want to trade, and volatility is a big part of it. Meme coins are holding up well. So when I say that, I mean like relative to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's kind of the barometer. Then you got the altcoins. Some are outperforming, some are underperforming. And you kind of get to see, like when we had the low of May 1st, there's another pullback. And, this month really seems like it was a reversal. April kind of had a downswing, but May, it looked like it started going back up again, especially for altcoins. Then, very important, we had the announcement of the Ethereum ETF. Looks like it's going to get approved. Don't have the exact date on that yet, but if that happens, I'm telling you, when that happens, everyone is going to be speculating on what is the next altcoin to get an ETF. So many of the coins are going to start pumping off of speculation. And, as a leverage trader, you only need a little bit of risk in order to get a large amount of reward. Now, a long time ago, an electrician once told me, electricity is to be respected, not feared. Same thing goes for leverage trading. It depends on how you utilize it. 25x, 50x, even 100x leverage. You don't got to be afraid of it. If you understand what you're looking at, then you know how to put in a stop loss and a take profit. So that way you're only risking a little bit that can give you potential for a big upside. Here are some of the top meme coins to look out for. Pepe, Brett, which is on Coinbase, which is on Base. That one's been flying. You short that at your own risk. There's a basket of other ones. What you do is you make your list. And, I've just been watching them closely so you can see how they move, basically what the behaviors are relative to when the rest of the market moves in a certain direction. Do they hold up well? Do they keep going higher? When they pull back, do they drop a lot? Or do they have a good steady base? Also, another relentless coin is not a meme coin, Ondo, O-N-D-O. The speculation is that they have partnership with BlackRock, and it's been a monster. So I'm long Ondo, and it's definitely one that's been holding up well. Now, in this cycle, what I am seeing is that the winners continue to win. So, if you're a value investor and you're looking for stuff on the cheap, sure, you can put something in on those two because, ain't no telling what's going to happen, especially if this Ethereum ETF gets approved. But for right now, we had the big pump in March and there was a pullback in April, and it was very illuminating to see what has taken off since then. Who is outperforming since May 1st? Those are the ones that I believe are going to continue to outperform all the way through this cycle. Here's an update on my broker. Now I have two brokers, Fimex and Bybit. So I actually will have multiple screens open, and I got a lot of long positions in one that I'm holding for longer, and then other ones I'm trading where I'm shorting as well. It's kind of nice to have two brokers, split it up. Always believe in diversifying, especially where you hold your assets, especially in crypto. So Bybit link and Fimex link if you want to sign up. I'm gonna put my referral links in the description. Okay, so here's leverage trading strategy. Now there's multiple strategies you can try. I'm the type of guy, when I learn a new strategy, I'm gonna give it a try. Start with a little bit of money, see how it works out, and then maybe increase it. But there's different strategies that you can execute. Everyone, you're gonna see lots of people talk about different stuff online. I can show you a bunch of them. There's an infinite amount of them. There's no one rule. Here's something that most traders aren't gonna tell you. I never heard any traders say this before. Not specifically like this. The strategy that you use depends on what asset you're trading. They all behave a little bit differently when you watch them. Some are more volatile than others. Some will basically, just kind of stay flat, but only move when the market moves, and then they'll hold resistance. Render's holding resistance right now, Chainlink as well. So, it depends. You may want to do a different strategy on where you put your stop losses, how big of leverage you use is a big one. Bitcoin, you can use 50x leverage, no problem, because it's not as volatile. AJ, my friend AJ Writes Crypto, was just on my other friend Altcoin Daily's channel. And basically, he talked about his strategy is that he's like, you don't got to win every trade. He's like, he holds really tight stop losses under his entry points. So that way he could lose 9 trades. But when he hits that one, it's a big one. So this is something that you also need to know, like when people are telling you their buy signals or also their price predictions, you got to know what strategy they employ, because it matters. So you definitely want to look out for what asset you're deploying the strategy, and then also, depending on how much leverage you're going to use and what stop loss you want to put on before you get liquid. You don't want to get liquidated. And let me tell you something real quick about liquidations. You get penalized worse for liquidations. Always use a stop loss. Don't let yourself get liquidated. Even if the stop loss is just a little bit below liquidation price, it's not worth it. Just take the stop loss. So one strategy I'm doing right now is, because I believe that the altcoin season bull run started, I don't think we're going to have a major collapse in altcoins. I got about 15 coins I'm looking at that I'm going to do about 10x leverage long on. I got some of them entered, some of them not, where I've got low limit buys. So if there's a big candle wick down, I had some trigger, I had render trigger today. Basically, I'll be in them. I even got lower limit buy set on some of them, where if it goes lower, I'm not stopping out. I'd rather accumulate more, because I think that based on the level of support on that particular ticker, I definitely think that this is it. I mean, that Ethereum ETF announcement, man, when it hits, the speculation is going to go crazy. 3 of the biggest themes that seem to be holding up this cycle are RWAs, that's real world assets. So cryptos who represent that, it's Ondo and some other ones. AI has been big. There is a good basket of AI cryptos that I even seen BK on CNBC talk about them. So, when the mainstream financial news starts talking about things, then, you want to pay attention to it. That's why I say I study the charts, I watch YouTube and everything, but I also pay attention to Bloomberg and CNBC. So that way I'm always tapped in. And the last group that probably, I won't say probably, but could possibly outperform them all is meme coins. So, keep your eye on some of your favorite meme coins. There's so many more this time around than there was last time, where it's mostly just Dogecoin and Sheeb. But, it's kind of flooding the market. I kind of think it's unfortunate, because it basically waters down so many things, like overshadows a lot of the utility coins that I think that blockchain technology can utilize to change the world. Meme coins don't really have any utility. That's why they're just memes. But they will outperform to the upside. The thing about those is they are not long-term investments. They will definitely crash. I'm actually starting to look forward to the other side of the bull market when the bear market starts, because I'm going to be shorting the hell out of those things. Now, there's some specific techniques in Market Cypher. Remember Market Cypher? That's the song I made. Join the Market Cypher. Me and Crypto Face. And Market Cypher is an indicator that's inside TradingView. I'm going to show you. Here are some of the things I learned in the indicators. Here's one. Okay, so the money flow, and Crypto Face and all the people who train on Market Cypher will teach you this. The money flow indicator here is going to show you what is coming in and what's coming out, and you can kind of tell by the rate of it. It's different for every time frame. I have found that looking at the 20-minute time frame, I'm noticing that if there's a big jump in price, but the money flow didn't really jump up, it's bound to have a kind of a pretty drastic pullback. And I've circled some instances here where I've noticed that. And, there could be opportunities for a quick scalp or a quick short, depending on how long you want to stay in it. But, and depending on if you're looking at it as part of a larger time frame, that might give you a good entry point for a short. Per usual, always looking at the momentum waves in Market Cypher B. They've been holding up true. It's been, 2 months of me looking at them closely now. I look at all the time frames, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10, 15, 20, 24 minutes, 30, 45, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour, daily, even now some on the 4-day as well, especially for Bitcoin. Bitcoin got a red dot on the monthly candle confirmed for April, but man, the price has already jumped back up in May. So, that red dot's going to stay there now, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we're bearish anymore. Okay, a quick note on popular AI coins, Fetch.ai, AGIX, which is Singularity Net, and also Ocean. they're going to have a merger. This is something that I don't know if, I'm sure it's happened before in crypto, but I don't really see this very often. It's the first time to my recollection I've ever seen this, where these three AI projects are merging to come into a new token, ASI, I believe is the ticker on that. And it's happening in 2 weeks. So a couple things to note about this. Look up the information. You'll see it on their Twitter and on their websites and whatnot. But basically, they are going to be discontinuing that ticker. So if you're trading contracts, which is perpetuals, which is basically derivatives, that's what we're doing when we're doing leverage trading. They're going to be delisted. So you're going to have to make a decision to get out of them. You're going to have to sell it, or they're going to close it for you. What they said on their website is that if you're holding the tokens, just like the spot trading, meaning just the actual coins themselves, if you hold them on the exchange, they'll automatically switch them over for you. That's what they have said, because I am holding long-term bag of AGIX and FET. I've been holding them since way back 2021. So, the exchanges, they said to contact them, they'll automatically swap them over. There's a conversion rate on their website. Also, if you're still having your wallet, there's going to be a way for them to swap them out after it occurs. They don't have an exact date on when that will happen. But this could be big news for this project. These are three pretty bullish AI coins that are all merged into one, and it'll probably make some big news. I know I'm probably going to be buying that token as soon as it becomes available. All right, that's what's popping this month with your boy Cassius Cuvée. Leverage trading, I got to tell you, I highly recommend it. If you need some help, send me a message below, email me or whatever, reach out to me. I do one-on-one consulting. I can show you how to get set up with multiple different exchanges. Remember, my referral links are in the description. I can definitely give you education. I won't be giving you picks necessarily. I can tell you what I'm doing, but I'm not necessarily going to tell you buy signals, what to buy and when to sell. It happens too fast, and also it depends. People give you these price predictions way in advance. I don't know, man. I watch everybody pretty closely, and everybody's pretty much wrong about it. I know I'm always wrong about it. I actually draw it out on the screen a lot of times. Still turns out wrong. But what happens is, in real time, when you're watching the momentum waves and you're watching the indicators in real time, that's what's going to tell me when to buy and when to sell. And I've had a lot of success with that. So if you're interested in learning more about that, hit me up. Holla at your boy.